Hi Gemini, welcome to Free Your Spirit Healing. This is going to be messages for you for your highest good for the month of May 2025. Oh, what's going on for Gemini's highest good in May? Please like the video and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you very much. What's disappointed you, Lee? Oh, I nearly said Leo. You're dealing with a Leo? Gemini, you are disappointed with something that something that's left you out. Someone ghosted you, or how curious, Gemini. There's some kind of change. Maybe it was a change in direction coming in May. Something that you've had to get over and rise above, and something that you've had to overcome big time. And it may have been some kind of loss that was both emotional and financial. Is something that you've had to steer yourself like away from that battle. May have been a battle in your head, or it may have been a battle of wills, or it may have been a battle, of wills with in terms of negotiations that took a lot out of you or took a lot from you. But I feel like you overcome that. You leave that in the past. You've driven yourself away from that. You've overcome it, and you are checking out who is left to count on, who is by your side, or you may be just counting on yourself and your trusty steed or your car, or I don't know, whatever you rely on. You're overcoming something, some disappointing change. You're overcoming it and fervently moving forwards. Oof. It may be that there were quite a few people involved. It feels like a company of some sort. 6, 7, 5. There's lots of 5s, lots of change, and lots of negotiations, and maybe confusion around options of how things can play out and what that looks like. And lots of conversations to be had to figure things out. And things to figure out that there has to be changes. There's changes that have to happen, and those changes, like it may be at the beginning of May that there's things that have been lost or let go, or someone's been let go or had to be let go of. It may be to do with work, and it may be that there were talks or maybe lack of communication around that, and then something happens in May that causes a shift. Maybe more direct communication happens, and although that's confusing at first, or there's still a lot of miscommunication going on, at least the communication is moving forwards. Even if it's conflictual, it's creating change, and something good is coming out of it. There is like there's almost, I feel like there's like a sit down meeting, maybe between three of you, who get on the same page. Maybe there's two people who are really not. There's like out of five, 3 out of 5. That disappointment was to do with long-term investment, something to do with either business or home life, but something to do with that long-term investment didn't work out how expected, and something had to be cut out or left out. There was some kind of loss there, or there will be in May, possibly some kind of loss to do with either business or a long-term investment in property or family. It feels businessy, it feels like investmenty. If that's a thing, is it investmenty? Is that a word? And it feels with what happened, you didn't have all the information. There were things about it that you did not see or were not told, and because of that, or things that you were kept in the dark about, and because of that, your hands were kind of tied. You felt like there's nothing you could do about things that you don't know. But I feel like in May you are like you're arming yourself with the answers, or you are steering the path to gain clarity. You're asking the right questions, and you're bringing things to the people to gain clarity. So this is causing action to happen, and there's something where you have to cut your losses. And in doing so, this is freeing you from the conflict that you've also had within yourself around the whole situation. And in freeing yourself, that gives you an opportunity to balance things out. And I feel like there may have been a conflict around a third-party situation as well, and that could apply to this investment or financial situation, or that could apply to your love life. The third party can be work, so maybe work has been getting in the way of your love life in some way, or affecting it, and causing a lack of investment in the home life, and that also may have had a knock-on effect in how you've handled yourself. You may have felt like you're under a lot of stress and pressure. So I feel like in May you are addressing that, and giving yourself a break, and making time to take care of yourself and heal from the stress that you've been under, taking time out. And also taking the time out gives you the headspace to think everything through clearly. So that's really going to help you in May. It'll help you to gain a different perspective on the whole situation, and it'll help you like sort and clear out the things that were really confusing. So you're going to turn the confusions into opportunities. Yes, I like that for you, Gemini. And I feel that after you've had a bit of a break, or you may be also in your downtime, you may also be figuring or planning some kind of break, some kind of trip to somewhere. And so you may be proposing this to someone. And I feel like there is a clear ending to, there's an ending to a lack of communication or false communication, or communication that was leading you astray or steering you in the wrong direction in some way. So in May there's a transformation of that into a more balanced approach. And I feel like that you are creating that more balanced approach by allowing yourself time to chill out, time to rest and relax and rejuvenate yourself. Rest and relaxation is important for you, my darling. And in fact, when you do that, when you organize your downtime, maybe a spa day, or time by the river or by a lake, you have some kind of epiphany, enlightenment, something happens. Oh, it reconnects you with your spirituality, with your spirit side, and also brings you into a more peaceful, joyful space. And it also gives you time to reflect on stable long-term goals, and to work on that healing aspect that puts you in a better frame of mind and a better relaxed state to be able to cope with all the miscommunication and the conflict and the tittle tattle, whatever that means. Let me know in the comments if any of this makes sense to you. And as far as your time out, time away travel plans, I feel like when you've while you are making plans, there is some kind of offer that comes in for you, that you get some kind of offer, and it's a tangible offer. It may be financial, so you may be offered something to do with a job, work offer, or you might be offered some money. Someone might be saying, hey, do you want my travel points or something? Some kind of assistance, it feels like. And I am so happy for you, Gemini, that whatever it is, the disappointing, lack, left out thing, circumstance, there will be a clear ending and transformation of that for you in May. So that is wonderful. And I'm shuffling away with the Manifest Soulmate Oracle cards. So, oh, that's interesting. That came up for Taurus. Stop criticizing yourself. You're perfect just the way you are, darling. Perfect just the way you are. So remember that, Gemini. You are perfect just the way you are. And so the person you're connecting with, what soulmate card wants to come out for them? So yeah, work on your self-concept, because you are perfect just the way you are. So keep telling yourself that. That could be your affirmation for this month. I am perfect just the way I am. Wow. Okay, so this is the person that you're connecting with, or that you are calling in if you are single. It says you want a person who comes into your life by accident but stays on purpose. So you might meet someone maybe when you're traveling. Yeah, you may meet someone in astral travel, and then you might meet them in real life. Someone who stays on purpose. That's beautiful. Ooh, and you're bridging. Wow, the bridging card between the two of you is you are on your way to meeting your true love. That's awesome, Gemini. I really like that for you. That's great. And so from the Sacred Power cards, what you got? Oh, how interesting. Angels really want to come out. I think Taurus just got this. Or was it Aries? No, I think Taurus just got this as well. Angel assistance. But if you look how many cards there are, and I shuffle them in between reads. I shuffle them to neutralize them for the energy of the next reading. And Angel Assistance has come out again. It's a beautiful, colorful card. So call on your angels and look up all the names of the angels and see what angel name you find that resonates with you, and invite that angel to be with you, either during the day or while you sleep, that help you heal from things, something that's specific to your circumstance. Using crystals might be helpful for you as well, especially quartz. Clear quartz crystal is really good for clearing away old stuff. I heard old stuck memories. If you want to clear stuff out of your psyche, you can use a quartz crystal and just have it in your hand and move it around and clear things off. There's also a Metatron symbol behind the angel's head here, which is about death and transformation. So I feel like with the death card here as well, it's going to be a transformative month for you, leaving something behind and gaining a new perspective and healing around a situation. And you have the flower of life in all these colors. So rainbows may be a sign or significant for you in the month of May. Have a wonderful month of May, Gemini. Thanks for tuning in.